our shit ain't right now, y'all. Hold on.
People are really gonna watch this.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I am here with
Hey, girl, so fab. Hey, y'all.
and the dopest.
OBLIO.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I am doing some new shit right now. I'm sipping tea because we pay rent. So when we pay rent, we can have things like tea.
Clock it.
What up?
Getting
Clock
real
it.
brand new. How was everybody's Friday?
It's Friday. I'm
I
glad
realized
you did.
my brim of my hat causes that darkness.
Oh, that's
Like
it?
that's why yesterday I had it like cocked to the side, looking like old school DJ Clue. Because when I do this, it's like my face is down, so then it makes the camera dark. So I gotta like have my face shown. So next thing I just gotta be out here my Charles Barkley on y'all, looking crazy. So how was everybody's Friday?
It wasn't too bad. How about you, O?
It was really good. I ain't have no calls.
I know that's right.
Not now call.
Oh, I had meetings, unfortunately.
So
How about you?
it was, you know what? It wasn't too bad. I mean, the kids, it was pep rally day, so there was like early schedule, and then a pep rally. How long did a pep rally last in y'all school?
We didn't have them. We didn't have sports.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
Yay, we're gonna sing tonight.
Pretty much.
That's true. What about you, O?
Maybe an hour, a little bit longer, depending on what kind of kid you were, because I usually skipped after the
Yeah, they made sure they didn't do that. We herded them like straight convicts today.
We
There
got
was no
I got my
space.
passes together. Do you hear
There
me?
was no space for them to move. But that pep rally lasted 2 hours.
Hours.
I said, man, that is the most peppiest rally I've ever. So they did a parade, which I thought was cool.
We did that after school.
Then
Yeah.
you did the after the parade, you did the little pep rally.
Mm-hmm.
Of which I was hoping the students would act right so that I could attend it. Because of course, if you were in ISS, you can't attend the pep rally.
Mhm.
And right before the pep rally started, I got one student in there, so I couldn't go.
Wanted to show their ass.
Right before it started, I said, dang it. So I didn't get a chance to see the pep rally, but I am extremely happy about our school because they are 5-1 or 4-1, which is a complete turnaround from last year when I was on the staff.
Oh, for football?
Yeah,
They're winning?
they're winning.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, they're winning, which is very good. So shout out to Coach. Can't do that. Shout out to Coach Smith because you are doing a great job with those kids. I knew that we could do it. Maybe, in the future, I will see if I can come back and help out. But right now, I'm just enjoying seeing the guys do well and then the kids be able to make a complete 180, adjust to a new coaching staff, and win. So hopefully they win tonight because then that means the game next week against Clayton is a really, really big game. Excuse me. They could be fighting for first or second place in the conference.
Oh, good for them. Good for
So
them.
great job for them.
See what happens when you put black people in positions.
Oh, I didn't say that. But
I did.
But you did. I'm gonna sip tea.
See what happens. Just saying.
I always say the difference between coaching, and I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, or whatever, is how you build your relationships with your players.
Facts.
If you build a solid relationship with your players and don't make it solely about winning, they will do whatever you ask them to do. But when you make it about winning, they don't feel like you care about them. You just care about the wins. So you have to get them to believe enough that you care about them so that we can win.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because it's really them.
Mhm.
When you win, it's them. When you lose, it's the coach. Like, oh, you guys played so well. Then when you lose, that coach don't know shit. And you're like, so, you know, I'm happy that, like you said, you know, and then it's okay to say that you're happy to see a brother do well.
Absolutely.
And he's younger, you know what I'm saying? And he's making a huge sacrifice to be there. So we thank him for taking over, and all the guys that are joining. And in major positions, there are all black coaches there. So offensive coordinator is a black coach, your defensive coordinator is a black coach, head coach is a black coach. So it's really good to see. You know what I mean?
Let's get that a round of applause.
I am a fan of that. And so hopefully they win tonight. They'll be starting. That ball will be kicked off in probably the next 20 minutes because it's 6:40. And we'll see how it goes. Now, my quick rant, and then we're out. Tomorrow, please tune in to the First and Goal 365 podcast because I will be cussing out fans. The reason why I'll be cussing out fans is because don't put words in my mouth. If I didn't say it, I didn't say it. If I said it, I'd say it. That's the bottom line. And everybody knows that I am not one to dodge if I said it. Yeah, I said it, and I might have to apologize if I went too far. But you know, when we talk about this here football thing, this is what I do.
Yeah,
that's what I do. But we will address those people tomorrow. So please tune in. No, it's okay. Because we going, like I told them, the kids' word is I'm about to crash out. I said I'm gonna crash out on their ass tomorrow. Sip me some tea first, and then this makes me feel real talk showy.
Real podcast.
Yeah, real late night with David Letterman-ish. Make sure you don't burn that tongue though.
Yeah,
then the rest of the show is miserable. What?
Yes, come on, record scratch.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
On,
you gotta put your headphones
You're
on.
right. I gotta put my headphones
Or
on.
you just out.
Yeah.
And for those of you checking in with us, let us know, how was your day? How's everything going? How's your mind? How's your heart? How's your spirit? It's Friday, so let us know what your weekend plans are.
And I think today we actually have our shit together in some way because our entertainment news and everything is right. And I participated in getting a story. Yay, me.
You wanna I
Yeah,
got you.
There we go. And I just have a random question. I don't know if it's that's fucked up. I don't know if it's that. It's just a random question because, you know, I just want to know. But first, as usual, let's do our birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to know, do you want us to keep singing the birthday song or do you want us to play the birthday song? Let us know in the comments and we will oblige. Because I know after yesterday, if ain't nobody had fun, Obi did.
I did.
If y'all could have only seen that head kick back. Happy birthday. She got it out. She belted the first couple of notes out of there. Does anybody have any birthdays?
My homie Darrell, it is his birthday. Happy birthday to you, homie. You're getting up there in age. Yeah. So happy birthday.
All right. So I have Allison Turner, Zach Ward, Erica Moore, and Brittany Evans. Happy birthday to everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoy y'all weekend. So which one are we gonna do, guys? We gonna sing it or are we gonna
Obi, we'll let you decide.
which one are we gonna which one are we gonna do? Oh, it's up to you.
I like to show my ass. Let's do it today.
All right, you ready? All right, so we're gonna sing it. Here we go. We're gonna give you
You starting it off.
Are y'all ready? Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Well, happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Well, you're looking good.
You're looking good.
You're looking fine.
You're looking fine.
And I hope you have a good time. So happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Yeah. And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating from the Sibs and OBLIO.
And Miss Verna said that we need to sing it. And don't forget Eminem dance.
Yeah, that will be a clip.
Yeah,
I promise you. Just give me to the end of the weekend. That's going to be a clip. Eminem dance. Okay.
Now that we showed our ass.
Yeah. You guys are just tuned in. Missed us sing the birthday song.
Yeah. Get the playback.
Yeah. So watch it later.
Appreciate you, Jen. She said do both. Now, yes, girl.
Oh, now we should play the real one. Oh, I was about to say, no, that's 2 happy birthdays. So yeah, entertainment news. Let's talk about what's going on in this world that is crazy with Sofat Kim. Okay, let's see who we got first.
All right, let's start with our forever president. Yes, Barack Obama. He is in our hometown, and he is essentially campaigning for Kamala and Tim Waltz. I keep wanting to call him Waltz, but no, it's Waltz. And he had a few things to say. You know, he spoke to a couple of points, one of them being that everyone wants to rejoice in the Trump era, but typically people forget that you're either cleaning up or you're benefiting from your predecessor. So he made sure to let everyone know in the speech, like while everyone was celebrating in the beginning stages of when Trump was in office, that was because of the work that he did for the past 8 years. We actually have a clip of that, so let's go ahead and roll that.
And is to do what he did last time, which was give another massive tax cut to billionaires and big corporations. And the reason some people think, well, I don't know, I remember that economy when he first came in being pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good because it was my economy. We had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him. It wasn't something he did. I had spent 8 years cleaning up the mess that the Republicans had left me the last time. So just in case everybody has a hazy memory, he didn't do nothing except those big tax cuts.
Man wanted to say, I did that shit.
Yeah, you can hear it in him. He ain't did shit.
He ain't did shit.
That was
I
me.
did that shit.
It's the second time.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
That's the second time somebody done almost said it. Because our Vice President Harris, because I hate that people call her by her first name. She actually has a title. Vice President Harris said, because this
and then
and pause, because it almost came. This mother
came out.
How can we not vote for us? Because we're gonna call it like it is. Because I wonder what's said once the cameras is on.
Right.
You punk
This
mother. And y'all believe this bull shit? That was me, baby.
And there's nothing worse than someone taking credit for your hard work. We've all been in situations. Oh.
Stay tuned tomorrow for First and Goal 365, where we talk about somebody who still tries to take credit for my work.
There's nothing worse than someone trying to take credit for your hard work. And then we, as a people, typically forget because a lot of people have not taken civics classes, or nor do they understand. Like now, currently, everybody's like, well, what is Joe Biden doing? Cleaning up what Trump has left us with. Like, this shit is not easy. It doesn't happen just overnight. So what do you think that these people are doing? They're trying to clean up. So that's why they're hoping to keep a Democrat in office so we can keep being progressive. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to add to that. I was going to say, not only that, just do what they can do, because let's be honest, they're a face. They got other people that's stopping behind on what they would like to do for us. So it's a step, just a step.
And yeah, it's a step. It takes you the first 4 years to get rid of the regime in front of you, and then the next 4 years, that's why you hope for a re-elect, is that you can go ahead and start implementing the things that you would like to implement. So once again, politics is a game that, Kim and I, we have talked to some people, the healing consultant being one, where we're gonna start dipping our toes in it.
And go ahead and weigh in, Miss V. I know you're watching, so you go ahead and say what you need to say. It's a thing
that, we just need to be honest with ourselves, where like Barack just kind of puts it out there. Like, this man is extremely disrespectful to everybody. It's not who you should vote for, just on the lines of disrespect. If he disrespects other people, you think he cares about you? What's that?
You in this mug is killing me.
I wish I had something in it. Auntie V, I wish I was Eminem dancing with you right now with something in it.
My God,
this thing.
I got points to make with my
mug. With a sip. Y'all hating. We earned this mug. We earned every sip. Obi, hit me with it. We earned every sip.
Should have never gave you new drops.
But you want to know another reason why I keep sipping this? Because if y'all been watching for the past couple of days, I'm over here. So this is actually keeping my vocal cords right, because I was over here trying.
But to get back to your point, yes, and that's why he also went ahead and went to the headquarters of Vice President Harris, where they're campaigning in Pittsburgh, just to talk to some of the Black men that were present and telling them, okay, I need y'all to understand some things. And it was a very Black man to Black man conversation that was being had, and I can appreciate it, but we got a clip of that as well.
Or thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
That's how he should have said it, because we don't listen to it any other way.
That was perfect, LB. Your timing, immaculate.
Thank you. I've been working.
Yeah.
What did Miss V say?
It says the two of you are doing fabulous.
Oh,
good
thanks.
to the last drop.
No, that's right. Do the dance.
We can take the soundbite of her just saying Eminem dance and play it, and then we do it.
Yeah.
Boom, Eminem dance.
I got you. Wait, one more time.
Eminem dance. Yeah. What did that say?
I don't know. I think somebody was being tagged. So with that clip, yes. With that clip, how do you feel about that, since he was directly talking to Black men? And for those watching, how did you feel about it? How did you take that?
I mean, he has a valid point. Like, the man, okay. The one thing that we get the opportunity to do for once is shut women up by saying we support you openly and showing it, and we're not doing it. That's one of our biggest complaints. Shut up. We do protect y'all, but you can't protect everything at every time. God damn. And then now we get a chance to do it, niggas falling short, and it's like, see, niggas, and we're like, us who do it are like, now this is god damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the time to, this isn't the time to have grievance against a woman, and especially a black woman. So when I see, but here's the other problem. And when I played that clip for Kim, I also went and read the comments in the section myself. It ain't just black men. It's a lot of black women talking this craziness too. And I don't understand. Like I said, somebody who has blatantly disrespected your people, has a history of disrespecting your people. And then we're going to tag on the fact for women, he is disrespected women consistently. There's no one that he hasn't disrespected. And then you find it somewhere to say, you know what? I want him to represent us. It kills any credibility that you have when you say something like, we don't feel represented. You don't? Well, there's a woman who can be in office that can represent you, and you choose not to do it. We should know everybody who votes for Trump. It should be a book.
Public knowledge.
Yeah, it should be public knowledge. And you know what? Because he's so idiotic, like that should be something that we say and like try to make it law. Anybody who votes for somebody who's stupid, we should just, as the people, be able to say, can we see the names?
We should have an IQ test.
Because this is ridiculous.
At this point,
this is ridiculous. Let's see who actually voted for this asshole.
Now a lot of people's gonna be sitting there looking assy like, Jim, you voted for him.
Look, as I sip my tea on him.
So yeah.
So like I said, for me, I just feel like Barack said it as best as he could without being a no. Because it's basically he's saying that. Like, come on, guys.
It's
like
simple.
Let's keep this. This man has not shown you anything for you to vote for him again. And he has degraded you and your people. And you're gonna sit here and say, that's my vote. Come on, man. Do better.
Yeah.
Do better. Do better.
Please.
Do better.
Can we?
And then don't pull the I'm not voting at all, because if you don't vote, then that means that's a vote for him.
You be thinking big, bitch. You be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Now let me give y'all the example of what I'm saying about a vote for. So if one person votes for Vice President Harris and one person votes for Donald Trump, those votes cancel each other out. Now, if one person votes for Trump and then another person does not vote at all, Trump wins. And then now if that happens again, that's 2 more. And if that happens again, that's 3 more. So then what ends up happening is by not voting, you end up actually voting. So go vote. Do what you got to do.
Please.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking.
Yeah.
And if you need any help regarding information on how to vote, where to vote, literally just type in Google, where do I vote? How do I vote? And it pops up. The DMV is doing an excellent job of laying everything out for everyone to let them know where their polling place is and to also ensure that you know your status when it comes to being registered. So it takes a few seconds.
And when you're voting, you need to be thinking.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
There we go. Let's go. And who we got next?
I'm so glad you're having fun. But while we're on the topic of Trump and politics and stuff like that, let's talk about Elon Musk, because he has definitely been letting everyone know that he is a huge supporter of Trump.
He literally said, if Trump doesn't win, I'm in trouble.
Yes.
Meaning that there must be some bread that's behind him.
Yes.
All this.
Not surprising.
So, here we go. He's essentially delivering us iRobot earlier than
I'm
expected.
sorry. Oh, I done got his big head all underneath your chin. I gotta fix that. Is the seat as high as it go? Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
We should have got you a pillow.
Oh, no, that's pretty much
That's
it. That
it.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, that didn't do it much.
I got short people problems.
But essentially, he's delivering iRobot early for us, and he decided to go ahead and unveil his new futuristic inventions, which includes the Optimus robot. Now, this robot essentially is able to watch your kids. It can walk your dog. It can talk to you. It can pick up your packages. All these things that it can do. Like even Snoop, I believe, was having a full-on conversation.
2 Chainz.
I'm sorry, 2 Chainz was having a full-on conversation with one of the robots. Yeah, which I'm like, here we go. Lines are being blurred here. This man said that he is going to vote for Trump, but whatever. Now the cost is going to run you anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000,
which ain't too much for buying a electronic person. If it does all that, it's going to be affordable enough for people to take a chance on it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the scary part.
Yeah. And it said to hit the market in 2026. But what say you guys? Do you feel like we're ready for this step?
Fuck no.
We can't handle people, let alone a robot. So, or it might be. You know what? Let's not put our neighborhoods down, because you know what? We find a way to buy bullshit. And so next thing you know, somebody will be out here. I got that new Elon nigga. Like, what? You don't have a job. It cleans the house, nigga. It's attached to my PS5. Oh man.
Listen.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the thing about it is it's affordable enough for certain people to be like, let's try it. Now, the problem I have is, where do we draw the line? Like, because you already got the sex dolls that people are purchasing, and now these things. So then now human interaction is just dividing more and more and more. And I mean, now I can see something like this being beneficial or patient. Oh, okay. I'll show that. I was gonna say I see it being beneficial for somebody who may have like Alzheimer's or something like that.
Right.
Because if you've never dealt with somebody who has that, it's really hard. And maybe a robot can go through the questions and re-answering the things over and over and over again to give you a break. I'm not saying like completely disconnect, but we'll show the video.
Say hi. All right.
What's up, bro?
Heading to the right.
To the right. Right. To your left. To your left. There you go, man. 2 Chainz, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I only hear the music.
I'm Optimus.
Okay. My name is Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Hey, can you
Awesome.
can you play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots?
Maybe one day.
I'll teach
Can
you.
you?
I'll teach you.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
man.
you, Tony.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated.
All right, man. You like Balenciaga? I got an outfit for you.
Really?
Yeah, I got an outfit for you.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm about to order you. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna order you, and then I'll see you in another.
Yeah.
How come I heard everything but I didn't hear the video?
You didn't?
No.
Oh man.
Y'all heard it in y'all headphones?
Yeah, I heard everything.
I didn't hear nothing. But I hear everything else. So everything else you're doing, I can hear, but I couldn't hear that.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, it was a conversation that he was having.
The light is on. The headphone light on the bottom.
Yeah.
The right one. Hit the right one. The red right. Yep.
Can you hear it now?
I should be able to. I can hear everything now. Hold on, let me see. I don't know what happened.
What's up, bro?
Heading to the right.
Yeah, it was off for me, so I don't know why I couldn't hear it. Could y'all hear it? If y'all didn't hear the video, then sorry about that.
Well, it says, does it pay the bills? Wouldn't the iRobot? Hell no. Ken, you took the words right out of my mouth. We can't handle each other. There is still world hunger, but a robot comes first.
Did y'all hear the video? Did y'all hear it communicate? If y'all didn't, let us know so we can play it again.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Jay
yeah,
said,
you
of
just-
course, the robot sounds white. Do they have
Somebody
any
said,
Keishas or
yeah,
Tyrones?
I was about to say, somebody said, can I get the black edition?
I
I'm
don't
like,
know. They done clone Tyrone too many times.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it. I don't know.
It's freaky how responsive it is, though.
It is.
Yeah, it made me look to see, like, is there really a person in there? Like, I was looking at the arm
Mhm.
grooves to see if there was like a suit on, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? But Elon is weird. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with this, but I just don't see it being in our community. I just don't. I see this being somebody's housemaid. You know what I'm saying? Because what are we going to trust it to do besides do wild shit like, can you roll a blunt?
I would try that. I would definitely try. Like, hey, yo, where can I get the good smoke at?
See, now this is what I'm
Go buy my drugs for me so I don't get caught.
I need you to go to the ABC. I need some more tequila.
This is going to take jobs. Because at this point, if it's that responsive, then why do we need people at the drive-through? Why do we need people at checkout? Why do we need people stocking stores? Why do we need people checking out? Like, you know,
do we need them now?
We don't. I don't think we.
I get tired of people's attitude when you pull up. You be like, I didn't. You know what? Give me the machine.
That's not nice.
I didn't do shit to. What's not nice is the fact that I didn't do anything to you.
Yeah.
I didn't do. Nothing's worse than not doing something to somebody and they on their job with an attitude.
It's the worst.
And then they don't explain it. Because I can understand if somebody said, I am having a messed up day. Let me tell you. And I'm going to be like, tell me. You know what? That's messed up. But make sure my meal's right. But that's messed up. But when you slamming stuff and everything, acting crazy, whatever happened prior to me making the order, I didn't do it.
But I always stop and be like, everything all right, baby? What's going on? And then that's when they feel foolish, like, my bad. Okay.
I like to compliment them at the end. I'm like, you have such a nice smile. I hope you have a blessed day. And after that, I know
because hell, we can't afford that shit. I know that's right.
We sure can't.
I'm not spending $20,000 to $30,000.
We don't want to talk about that again. Sorry, Barack. We already did, Barack. But we didn't do that video. But that's okay. We did. We did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. All right. So let's go into whatever we got next.
So Dion Cole, and this will be interesting because I have not heard the audio. I don't know. No, that's well.
There he is.
Yeah.
Bang! I just need to get readers and
then take the comment down.
I got a lot of shit going on, man. I'm trying. What is he doing? What is he doing? Boop.
All right. Dion Cole. Dion Cole sat down with Shay Sharp, and they were discussing about staying in a relationship with a cheating woman, and he had a lot to say. Now, I'm interested in hearing this audio because I have not heard the whole thing, so let's go ahead and play it and get your thoughts.
And cheat on me, and I probably wouldn't leave her, depending on. Listen. I'm listening. Depending on the value of the woman. Would you depending on the value of a woman, and depending on the situation, I wouldn't just up and leave a woman like that. If she if she cheated on me, right, and I was like this, and the reason is I got something to do with it. And if I really dug deep inside and felt like it was something that I had something to do with, I probably wouldn't just up and leave her like that. Like I just wouldn't. I would figure out the situation, figure out how it happened. If I want to be real petty, and the value of this woman. Yeah. How about she run a Fortune 500 goddamn company, right? And I'm not gonna let a little get between. Well, even the computer thing, computer like preach. That's what the computer said. I'm not gonna let a little man get between us and our finances and what we doing. Right. Now, if you ain't doing it and you get some bye, motherfucker. I'm out. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? The value of the woman. I do. And women do the same thing. Like, if they had a successful guy or whatever, they gonna tolerate a little bit more than what they do with some deadbeat mother. And I'm the same way with women. I'm like this. Yo, if you cheat on me and you got a 500 company, I just be like, just don't do that again.
Yeah. Thoughts, team?
I've openly said the same thing.
I like it.
I mean, because here, once again, I feel just like
family thoughts.
The value of the relationship.
Yeah.
Intrusive thoughts. They won. So, as I say before, why am I going to tear up my house for that? We have children, we got finances together, our bills are being paid and all that. We got finances together. The only thing I say is if you cheat, you better pay a bill because I pay for booty with my time, energy, effort, and money. So he better pick up a bill. There's no ass for free. He pick up a bill and we just poly. Because you can't stop somebody from doing what they want to do.
Facts.
And let's say that you did do that. And like he said, let's say we are invested solely, like investments and all that good stuff, and our money is tied into stocks and all. When you get to divorce and starting to separate all that shit gets ugly.
Mm-hmm.
For sex? What? Never mess up the money. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's because my mindset and how I feel about the value of $1. And maybe I'm a little old school when people used to do things and it was a little bit more discreet. Big Mama had people she was cheating with, just like Grandpa had people they was cheating with, but they didn't leave each other and it wasn't discussed. But you seen it at the funeral because kids showed up that you didn't know who the hell they were.
That damn thing about.
You get what I'm saying? But that didn't make the sweet potato pie nasty. That didn't make them greens not go down. That didn't make that ham and that glaze not taste good. That didn't make that turkey dry. Didn't make that house not feel love to us who knew, like, this is Graham and this is Grandpa. But then where did this auntie come from? Because that is real for us. We have an aunt that they found out about later on down the line that's in between a couple sisters. Who's she? But I know one thing. Grandma's greens was good. Grandma's pound cake was delicious. That cornbread is phenomenal in that cast iron skillet.
Okay, talk about it.
We didn't miss any type of holidays. Everything was cool.
Life was good.
Life was great. The porch was legendary.
Who jumped off the porch outside?
The porch was legendary. Now, what if they would have let a little side loving destroy all that? You know how many Christmases and Thanksgivings and Easters we spent over there? Think about the bigger picture here.
Wait a minute. Gotta document this shit. She actually gave up.
Think about the bigger picture. Now, like he said, if it's a bum, you ain't got no money, we're struggling, this is over. But if we,
because it's the audacity. How dare you? You should be looking for a job and you out here looking for booty.
But when Miss Ma'am's name and Mr. Sir's name are on side that deed of the house, and now you got to figure out who's gonna get the house and all that type of shit, you gonna let a little side loving distract you from the goal? No. Get him or her to pay something in that house. See how many people want to cheat with you when you got dollar signs up. It's gonna cost you. What you mean? Because now, my goddamn, my man take good care of me. Now, what you gonna do? Well, I just gonna lay some, put something down on it.
Wait,
for
I got
free?
you on that one.
Yeah.
You said you was gonna do
And put something down on it. That's all I'm trying to do. Have a good time. Have a good time.
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? At the end of the day, family. I can't. It's still family.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like him. I'm not tearing up, especially if I had money. Like, there's no way if I'm Shaquille O'Neal, Shawnee is walking out the door. You must be crazy. And then I'm watching you with a preacher and y'all living a good life with my money. I wish you would. Now, if you want to walk, you're going to walk with what you brought. But if we talking about Shaq's money, our house is big enough to figure this out together.
I don't know. The Basketball Wives franchise has been doing very well.
It ain't Shaq.
Close to it.
No, not even close. Let's talk net worth. Let's go. We're going to go to Shawnee's net worth and Shaq's net worth. And if I'm sitting my ass down, but see, when you know you're going to get the reason why you leave is because you know you're going to get the money. You know you're going to get it. So that's why it's like, I'm leaving this shit. But if there was the prenuptials and you ain't getting, guess what you're going to do? Sit your ass right there and date your preacher guy and then cheat, because that's what they do. You're going to cheat with him. while Shaq is doing what Shaq do. And y'all gonna figure it out and tell them kids to shut up and mind their black ass business. Because that's what we see. These marriages, we was married, we still together. I wonder how. You alive. Pap didn't take that pinky toe. In somebody else's. I know a brother right now at the job that he's at, tricking and paying these young girls bills, and his wife is at home sick, and he's 60 plus years old.
Ew.
Gross, right? Ain't it?
Your old balls down somewhere. You know,
your geriatric genitals.
Because I mean, the other thing is now, if she was first of all, you're a dick for cheating on her while she's sick. You're just a terrible person. Period. But now, if she was healthy and in a state where she can go out and do what she wanted to do, how would you feel about it? Would you be okay?
Nah.
Or especially if you're sickly ass, because the day is going to come.
$500 million. He 500,000. Shaq's worth 500,000.
How much is Shawnee?
Let's see.
Especially when your ass is going to get sick.
SHAU or SHUAN.
I think it's SHUNIE.
There we go. You said when you're gonna get sick. Now wait a minute. Why did you put sickness on somebody?
It's inevitable.
Okay,
you're gonna get
sick.
sick.
I know a couple. I known of a couple because the young lady has passed away since then. However, they were an older couple. She lived in the nursing home. However, he has dated women in between her being in the nursing home, her passing, and of course, now that she's passed, he's dating now. But I've seen it happen, and I think she was okay with it because there were times when he has brought other women to see her while she's in said nursing home.
What?
Yes. Personal story. But I know I've seen it.
What? You gonna bring your new bitch to come see me? The fuck?
They ain't gonna never get married though. That's one thing for sure. You ain't never gonna get married because technically them two are still married. But
what's that say?
What? Give me my money.
Just give me my money.
So Shawnee is worth 35, right? Her divorce settlement, she got 3 homes, 33 million for those homes collectively. She gets $10,000 a month in spousal support with an additional $10,000 per each kid, even though these kids are of age. See, when you know that's the payout, I'm leaving you. But if that prenuptial said you don't get bet you that tune would be like, well, I'm gonna sit my ass here.
Well, that's essentially what he's saying. You know, and like you said, it's just from a male perspective because, like you said, women do it all the time. So he's like, I'm gonna sit my ass down, especially if finances are tied to it.
There's no way. Imagine, okay, and I'm gonna be transparent about things. Chiquita does very well for her, business. She's an entrepreneur who's been able to handle her business for a long time. How would both of y'all look at me if I cheated with the McDonald's chick?
You fucking crazy, nigga. What the fuck? Like,
you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So then you would
figure it out because you can't come over here.
Do you risk it? Right. Now I'm in the streets. You know what I mean? Yeah, right.
Just tragic. It's just so tragic.
Right. Money's on the line. When money is on the line, it makes you make different decisions. You don't make decisions so foolish.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Think big. You got to be crazy to jeopardize your finances as a couple when you're talking about putting things together, buying homes. Literally, we're talking about how we gonna work this out for 2025 to buy a home, and then you gonna let some side stuff. I'm like, nigga, you gonna put help with this down payment?
Because guess what I'm doing, bitch? Let me tell you.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch.
Join the
Think
team,
big,
bruh.
Jay said you gonna be eating them TV dinners.
Who's going back to that? Who is going back to Denty Moore, my nigga?
Gross.
Crazy work.
Gross.
We joke about it, but I be dead serious. Y'all, as long as he paying something.
Kind of far-fetched.
What we got next?
So Ari Lennox, she's doing with a lot of people. Oh,
It's at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's how I figured I was going to see it because of her fro.
She's doing what a lot of people. What?
The graphic came up transparent because it's the peace sign, guys.
Oh.
Because she's saying peace. So I'll do this. Nope, didn't work.
I can still see it on your
There
shirt.
it is. Peace. Go ahead.
So Ari Lennox is taking a break from social media, and she listed a number of reasons as to why
Is that
she
the
is
whole
doing
thing?
so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just seen half of that.
No, yeah, she went on a whole thing of why she is deciding to leave, and to summarize it, she just essentially said she doesn't like the way social media makes her feel. You know, it's become a big
I
part of her
agree.
life, to where she's oftentimes seeking validation. You know, a lot of people are saying really mean things, and
What's mean to say about Ari?
they say all types of horrible things about her.
She doesn't seem to be that type. Is she?
Let me tell you something. If you come for Ari, her clapbacks be funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
For real?
Literally.
She has no problems with coming back. And it's like, okay, I understand you not wanting to feed into it. You know what I mean? Because
That's wild. Like I didn't see her as that celebrity to have that type of situation
But
with.
you got people who was talking about you.
But I do shit and say shit.
but
What
it
did she say
mean-
something?
Not all the time. She doesn't have to say something. It's
It's
just
just-
sometimes
yeah.
people comment on just her being herself.
Oh.
And because she is defending herself and protecting herself, and when she claps back, it'd be funny as fuck. But I understand why she would want to, but I don't want her to like not defend herself because I thoroughly enjoy it.
I think she should get somebody just to manage it.
Yeah.
Because not having social media as a celebrity nowadays is almost like what?
Well, she's taking it old school, and that's why she's telling people, you know, you got to go to my website and essentially sign up for my mailing subscription to, you know about when I'm going to drop tour dates and when I'm going to drop my new music. Because she's like, I'm not trying to do it, and she's going to stop with her social media. She's coming off of TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. She did say, I guess her YouTube is going to stay up, you know, but she's like, I'm going to essentially stop everything at the 2-year mark of my sobriety celebration.
What was what was she drinking?
Oh yeah, she had a bad alcoholic problem.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh man. So wait, when did the whipped cream album, was that pre-drinking or post-drinking?
no, post, right?
Post?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that was post.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Because y'all know, sometimes the blues comes from a dark place. And then when you don't do that, your music don't sound the same no more. Old Mary sounds 10 times better than new Mary. Mary's Mary, but if you listen to that old Mary, you hear the pain. That Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. There ain't no song that she has made that you can feel 11 years. Like you can feel that. I remember when that song came out, it was so deep that the radio played it twice. And that never happens. And I forgot who's the lady on Whammo back then. I forgot her name, back in Pittsburgh. But she said, I feel that so much, we running it back. And it started again. Like, yeah, but then you went fine, woo, and it's like,
but people be out there stepping to it.
Like, now, Mary, I need them dark Casey JoJo days. Them bad boy days. Now we know why that music was so damn dark.
I saw a video of Casey. He was on his security shoulder. He was walking through the crowd. He said, Give me
that chicken while he was singing. Hey, give me that chicken, and took a wing right out of her thing and was eating it on his way to the stage. She dealt with that.
The chicken looked good.
It was crispy because he was eating that shit. So Ari, I think it's a good thing. I just think you need to get a team because social media and all that is important.
Have someone else manage it, so then that way you're not doing it. But she said it was a toxic and codependent relationship where you get caught up in hearing what people have to say about you, and then like you said, you feel inclined to clap back because it's like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Or I'm not that person. So she's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Y'all sign up on my mailing list. And she said that I'm an extreme person. It will forever be all or nothing with me.
She has a point because tomorrow I'm going in on people, so she got a point. maybe I should let it go because I'm talking my shit tomorrow. What's next?
Well, speaking of talking shit, Cam Newton, he's joining.
Oh God, the Mad Hatter.
He's joining First Take.
Oh, his
as a
dreads are all on your
commentator.
face. I'm
It
sorry.
is.
He's so tall, I couldn't figure it out. Like,
So he's going to debut. Well, his actual debut was today.
it was today,
Uh-huh.
and they were at Tennessee State or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. With Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp. My question to you, as someone who is in that industry, what you think?
I don't like Cam for the show,
Mm-hmm.
but I like that the athletes are getting the opportunity because the athletes are giving the opportunity from their perspective. They lived it, they played it, so they should be the ones talking about it. But I do feel like they should still have more space for people who go to school for this, and the athletes who do this should have to go to school. So while you're doing this, you need to learn how to be a journalist, because getting up there and just talking like we talk in the locker room is not it. Now, a part of that is fun, and that banter has its place, like when we're not trying to get the news. But I do feel as though we are implanting a lot of people who haven't taken the time to learn the art of how to tell a story. And so Cam, to me, from his own personal podcast, tends to make things relevant based on him and his experience. So then it's going to be hard for me to see him be able to do a story and then take it from the other person's lens without injecting himself. That sounded intelligent as shit. Who the fuck? Maybe I should drink tea more.
Clock it.
Yeah, well, and it's because I actually thought about it, because I'm like, I don't want to post and hate on Cam, because I'm happy to see him get the opportunity. But I'm not happy for the students like you or I who went to school and studied mass comm, and we're not getting it. I know brothers right now, black men right now, that would love to have that opportunity and would probably knock it out the park. But then a guy like Cam, because you played, you get that. He should be made by ESPN to say, all right, now we need you got to take these classes.
That's exactly how I feel about Kelly Clarkson, Drew Barrymore, Jennifer Hudson, and Sherry Shepard.
Clock it.
All of them.
Did the nigga have a list?
Yes, because the only person who is qualified to have a daytime talk show is Tamron Hall.
Okay.
But yet, Kelly Clarkson is the one that's continuously winning the awards. And I mean, Tamron has won some as well. But, she's getting renewed early. Everyone loves Drew Barrymore. Now people are starting to take notice of Jennifer Hudson. And I mean, I am glad to see that there are 3 Black women on daytime television that are holding prominent time slots and, essentially positions that have been coveted for years. But like you said, I really wish that they would have taken some time to study the art of journalism and storytelling, because Tamron Hall literally put in the groundwork, and she's having to compete with people who haven't done half of the shit that she's done.
Right.
Not even a quarter of what she's done.
And that's where I don't see it as being fair. You know what I mean? And even if you don't necessarily go to school for it, you got to get some grassroots of how to do journalism and stop just being a personality. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, like, the one thing about Stephen A., people may not like him, but he was a columnist for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's literally things that you can go back, and he actually has put pen to paper to be able to write. A lot of you people can't even talk, let alone write. That's why I respect Ryan Clark so much. He's very articulate. He takes his time. He knows how to tell a story. On The Pivot, his podcast, he's married. He allows his guests to tell their stories and make sure it's a safe space. You know what I'm saying? And they control the narrative to where it's still storytelling and not just some people getting together talking some shit. That's what I don't want to see happen to ESPN. Yeah, they're in the podcasts that do that. I like those ones because coming into it is going to be that. But I cut on ESPN. That's news.
Who was the guy that Yara thought was you?
Yeah. man.
I like him. I was like, oh.
He got better because he didn't start like that. He was a real talking, you know, just like Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick. Because see Stephen A. And see, the other part is the reason why I want to see these people excel is because Skip Bayless did not think First Take was going to be able to do anything without him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he thought he was the show. He didn't think that Shannon Sharp was going to be able to do anything without him on his own. And so that's why I am supporting these things. But I do think they missed the mark with certain people. For example, Chad Ochocinco should be a part.
Yes.
If you're going to bring a personality in, you bring him in.
Yes.
Instead of Cam Newton, because Cam Newton tries to make everything so deep, including his clothes. And I don't understand how you're going to sit on First Take looking like that every single day.
And Ocho is, like you said, very articulate.
Yeah.
And he makes valid points.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's very charismatic. And I think he would be a good watch.
Yeah, he would. Here's the problem. You can't be a bigger personality than Stephen A.
Oh, ain't nobody got time for him.
Stephen A. Smith is the Chad, because if you watch the nightcap, Chad is the personality more so than Shannon Sharp. So you think you're gonna put Chad with Mr. I hate everything because my hairline is receding and I just got to yell and I got to talk crazy all the goddamn time about everything.
Said angry what?
Yeah, like why do you have to be talked like that?
But
So,
it might make for good TV to put the two of them together.
Steven don't want to compete.
Oh, nigga.
He don't want to compete. That's why you put Cam up there. Because truth be told, we like Cam, but not that much. I don't think anybody was like, "Now this is it." Nah.
I liked him when he was seen and not heard.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree on that.
I had the biggest crush on him when I just seen him and didn't hear him open his mouth. Once he opened his mouth, I was like, ugh.
Because here's the other thing. Why are we putting, and this is the stuff that I think about, why are we putting the dude with 8 kids and 7 baby moms on TV?
He need that for child support.
Whereas you can take some brothers who don't necessarily have all that, and as like, you know, people know your background, bruh. And it's like, there's brothers who have gone to school who are probably very, 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 very good for this job.
Absolutely.
And you get it because you're Cam Newton and you don't really have anything to qualify you for this position besides the fact that you are Cam Newton.
And this is why I have a love-hate relationship with podcasts, because even though I wish more people in the field would take advantage of podcast equipment because they know what they're doing, but I see why people make their own lane, because opportunities like this are often given to people who aren't necessarily deserving.
Nah. There's a guy right now, if I was in Pittsburgh, I would do a sports show with him. His name is Josh Taylor. I think Josh Taylor is a very good reporter. He was one of the guys that he was serious about media when we were in college. Like he would do all our basketball and football stuff and coverage like that. He's a dude, and he did some Steeler stuff at home and things like that. But I do feel as though he needs his own platform. And he did leave Pittsburgh, and then he went back home. And when he left Pittsburgh, I think he was like the lead anchor for the sports and all that stuff like that. And then he came back home, but he came back home with a resume. But you know how Pittsburgh is. They're going to look at the resume and be like, yeah, but you're black, though. So no. Here's your lane, and it's going to be really, really small.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah. So.
Thank you.
So with that being said, though, but he's a guy that comes to mind when I think about just, you know, those guys that are in small markets who do great jobs that should get the opportunity and not just the behind the doors handshake. But that's how the world works. We all know politics is key. But I also think that if we're going to do that in that world, then those guys should have to learn to tell a story. And then they should also vet who they put up there, because I'm telling you, Cam's going to wear his welcome out. It's not going to last very long.
I can feel that.
At least teach them how to interview, because Lord knows I get so tired of seeing, once again, going back to these women. And like I said, I'm glad to see women, but I'm also just like, this is cringy. So tired of people violating people's personal space, like Drew Barrymore, who feels like she needs to get on top of you during interviews. Don't touch me. Talk to me. Just because you're touching me doesn't make us any closer, and it's not going to make me tell you more of my story.
Right.
Back the fuck up. Or Jennifer Hudson, when she's like, and girl, because is that right? Talking like Effie. Now I'm in Dreamgirls.
But that's how she
Curtis.
sings. Maybe she can't hear herself
I don't know.
because she sings like that.
I mean, she's getting a little bit better. I think maybe her team is kind of coaching her. But when she first started, it was terrible. Everything was, girl, and is that right? Just like when Tyra had her own show, terrible.
Yeah, Tyra.
Terrible.
I wasn't a fan of Tyra.
The only person I actually did enjoy was Queen Latifah.
I enjoyed
the Queen.
I enjoyed her talk show.
But I think that's also because the Queen comes from being a student of, just
the arts.
The arts. You're an MC. You know how to, don't be on the mic like this, and then you know that stuff. You know how to deliver. The way, like you said, the way Jennifer talks is the way she sings. Drew Barrymore, you're just, once again, you don't know how to be in that position because they just handed the position to you because you're Drew Barrymore. You know what I mean? Just like the one chick that was the cook that they gave her a show and she really couldn't.
Rachel Ray?
Yeah.
Oh, she still has a show with them horrible ass recipes, bitch.
Right.
That shit looks nasty.
Why
are you throwing peas in my goddamn casserole? I don't want that.
So yeah, I don't know. But that's why I also feel like I don't know what they're gonna do, but I read
said the Magic Johnson hour was the worst.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When they gave Magic a show. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
What was before this? I'm sorry. I done messed up.
No, that was the TV dinner one. I got you.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think there should be some prerequisites that these guys have to go through, and other people who are in that media spot. And with that being said, it's good to see another brother on TV, but like I feel like he fits better for NFL Network.
I can see that.
Because NFL Network is like, football, we played and we're in the NFL and you guys aren't, so you don't understand because we've been there. And then that's why, you watch it because you want that perspective. ESPN is for the novice. You know what I'm saying? The novice fan who's just like, teach me, I want to learn. Okay, what's the story? NFL is where they get Michael Irvin. It's like, because see, the way you got to be is, you got to be on. You're never off, always on. Always on.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna hear on the NFL Network. Always on.
Let's get it together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. You got Ray Lewis. Because see, what that's where we heard Ray Lewis get called Sugar.
Oh.
Deion Sanders called him that on NFL Network. See, that's when they go too far and they start and they be cussing and getting comfortable and shit. Yeah, because you remember we was in the hotel. We are still on TV, guys. And then they start laughing because do that over there. Please. ESPN ain't that. It ain't. That's why I said I don't know how long Cam is gonna last. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I wish him well, and who knows?
Well,
let's
get into this messy letter. Yeah. Well, I mean, for the most part, other nigga, we don't care. Let's get into this messy letter.
Who's left?
Charleston White. He got arrested for animal cruelty.
Oh, little I do.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
And aggravated assault.
Next.
So yeah. Let's get into the messy letter.
I'm sorry. We got to do the graphic. And it's the messy letter.
Okay. So this one is a little lengthy, guys. So y'all got to hang in there with me. Okay. It says, I need some help, please. I don't understand how I'm wrong here. This lady I rented a room from claims she is a Christian. She has all those awards from her church. She said she is a pastor of the youth and children's ministry. She goes to Christian conferences. Her radio is on, I guess, a Christian radio station 24/7. She mostly watches TBN, CBN, God TV, and the like. She claims she do it all that to be right with God, yet don't follow the Bible. Bible clearly states women are to dress discreetly with and be modest. They are not to tempt others and lead others astray. She refuses to follow that aspect of the Bible. When the two-time and fake Christian hypocrite is at home, she wears shorts. She doesn't wear any bras. She wears spandex or yoga pants to do her exercises in the garage or living room. And whenever she dresses to leave the house, she wears tight jeans, shirts, and other clothes that hug her figures. She also has several sundresses that looks really good on her. Whenever she wears those sundresses, I can't help but to stare, especially since she refuses to wear a bra in the house. I asked her if she wanted to cuddle jokingly. She said no. She's divorced. She isn't looking for a replacement right now or anytime soon. She wants to focus on herself. I asked how long. She said she didn't know. Right now, she just wants to focus on her relationship with God. She doesn't want distractions from men. I told her I find it funny she doesn't want distractions when all she does is wear clothes to distract people. I didn't think it was right for her to be wearing all them sundresses, shorts, and no bra around me. She knows I'm a single man with needs. I feel she purposely is tempting me. Bible says women were to dress appropriately in order to not tempt us brothers. She went on to say how she was going to wear what she wanted to wear in her house. She said men needs to have control, self-control around women. In parentheses, how can we, when they look so good, have a fit body and wear nice clothes? Closing parentheses. Her clothes isn't that tight. She fit a size small, but wears a medium just so the clothes weren't too tight, etc. I told her I feel she needs to wear an extra large at least, because if you're not looking for a man, you shouldn't be wearing slutty clothes to attract men and get their attention. You doing all the exercises and watching carbs to stay fit and have a nice body, but you don't want a man to look or touch you. This is some other level of bull and hypocrite. The fight went on for hours. She refused to budge on not wearing shorts, sundresses, spandex, plus put on a bra in the house. I told her I was leaving at the end of the month unless she decided to change her wardrobe. She told me to leave by the end of the day and gave me all the money back for the month plus deposit. I'm now beyond pissed because she knows I have family issues. I don't have any place to go right now.
Then shut up.
Period. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck we're talking about.
Because of my criminal background, it would be hard for me to get a home, yet she put me out instead of simply changing her wardrobe. She preferred to be rebellious, a rebellious woman instead of a woman of God. Many places won't take me in because of my two dogs. Instead of
criminal record.
Instead of doing what the Bible said, dress discreetly and modestly to not cause others to fall temptation, she decided I was the problem. I lack self-control. I had an adulterous mindset, and I was the one lusting after her.
Okay.
I told her if she wants to wear some extra large motherfucking clothes, I wouldn't have to do any of those sins she accused me of. She got mad and told me to get the fuck out, then hit me below the belt by saying she now understands why my wife left me and why my female family wants nothing to do with me. Basically, she made it clear she will continue to live a sin and rebellious life, tempt men, and not follow God's command to dress modestly and discreetly, because it isn't on women to control men's thoughts. It's on men. I disagree. I know I can't be around her with all them spandex and all. I just need some help to know how to go and where to go from here, because I'll be sleeping in the car with my two dogs.
Okay.
Get to sleeping in the motherfucking car, bitch. Because first of all, you're not her man. That's number one. What the fuck you're missing, sir?
I was about to say, talking to the mic.
You are not her fucking man. That's problem number one. And how fucking dare you disrespect her in her fucking house? I am comfortable in my house. If I don't want to fucking have no bra on, that's my business. If I don't want to have no drawers on, that's my motherfucking business. Bitch, pay me my rent and mind your fucking business. That's problem number two. And the fact, I don't even think this motherfucker go to church, Kim, because how dare you fucking continue to throw her religion in her face as a weapon? You're a fucking narcissist, sir, and you need help. By all means, I pray that you're not sleeping in the river by next week, because you got me and her fucked up. Like, what is the problem? Like, she's not in the wrong, sir. You're in the wrong. Number two, you need to find you someplace safe to go and stop fucking playing with that woman, because let the angels protect her and come after your ass. I don't like nothing about it. I've been over this fucking letter since you started reading that bullshit.
Well,
you tried it. You really fucking tried it. And it's the fact that you're so wrapped up in yourself. You have a problem with everything that she's doing that you don't even see a wrong in your actions. Your emotions, you're selfish. And the fact that you probably not even fucking on this woman is another issue, because what does she have to do with your insecurities? I'll wait. This man is insecure as fuck. I pray that you find somewhere safe to go, because goodbye. Peace up, A-Town down. I'm gonna pray on this one, Jesus, because that touched my soul. You're
that was
fucking
Obi.
narcissist. You're a fucking narcissist, and I hope you don't drown. Jesus, I'm done.
Well, that was Obi. What you got?
Microphones is hot. You just gotta let that cool down. Microphones is fucking simmering.
First of all,
And another thing.
and
another thing.
Because this is how he had me. The fuck? Fucking bitch.
You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Think big, bitch, because you got her fucked up playing with a woman, a guy like that. It don't matter what the fuck she wears. And the fact that you're trying to downgrade her in her own home, and she let you in that just to protect you from people that just do dumb shit all day. You had the nerve to fucking disrespect her. I had the nerve to fucking box you.
Bitch, get it together. And I mean now. Get it together, ho. You're acting too slow.
Well, damn, I didn't know that this letter was going to strike a chord.
It did. It fucking did. You know what it did, Kim. Oh, my last fucking nerve, because you got her fucked Woo, Lord Jesus, blessed be the glory and everything that's holy. Boy, you playing with the wrong one. I need a church sound on this bitch.
I got you. We'll incorporate that.
I'm shut up now. I'm gonna be my amen corner.
I believe that this gentleman has been incarcerated.
He was.
Okay. Because this is incarceration conversation. And the fact that this woman allowed you in her home, you don't get the ability to tell her or dictate to her how she is in her home, because it's her home.
Right.
If there's any discomfort as a grown man, you can decide to leave. Once again, here we go. See how he put up with it, even though he didn't like it, because he had nowhere to go. There was no money. So you sat your ass still. See how we circle back to money and shit that you'll put up. So now you can't control yourself, but you also know you're trying to warn her about what your urges are.
Yes, what could potentially happen. And that's my fear for her.
You're telling her that, a woman should, because you now are lusting for this woman in a very uncontrollable way. You're doing your best to keep it together, because there's no way you should have this much detail on her in her home.
Right.
Because you're renting a room.
Right.
And that's not saying that you have to stay in that room, but for you to be involved in her movements and her actions and how she leaves and comes in the house and all that stuff, and this ain't your woman, and you watch her, this is creepy. They make movies about shit like this.
Right.
That don't end well.
Right.
So for me, for her safety, I would say that, get out.
Get him out.
Clearly, also, you're looking at a woman who has her shit together, because she was able to give you your money in full back immediately and the full month, and tell you to kick rocks now.
And the deposit.
And the deposit. So clearly you're looking at somebody and you're fantasizing, and you can't have her So then now you try to control her. Wild work, because you really don't even know her, right? Like they don't know each other. So while I am not as angry as O, I do. She done called this man a punk bitch. Like, and so I do feel as though, you know, this man is this is how you basically talk to somebody when you know, or can't control yourself. Right. You need to put this on. You suppose what her religion is and how she dresses in her home has nothing to do. Stop bringing that in. That's how you justify not violating her. That's the scary part. You're justified. The reason why the reason why he keeps bringing up her religion is not for him. That's for her. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not for her. That's for him. Those are the code or morals that he's trying to live by. And so because of this, it's like, well, because I'm trying to control myself, you got to do it. And it's like, but this is my house and I'm not doing anything out of control.
And then it got so bad to the fact where you're cussing at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you put a motherfucker in the damn.
And so, and I'm going to say something, and, you know, it could be controversial. It can. But I'm working on it because it's a part of my speech or my conversation for the men's conference. Men, at some point in time, we got to remember that Adam did bite the apple. So you have a side of what's going on in your life. Just because somebody said, here, eat, doesn't mean you have to do it. The instructions and the law that you had came from your relationship with your God. If you go back to the Bible, the specific instructions were given to Adam. We sit here and we dismiss that fact when we deal with our community, when we deal with our families, when we deal with our women. You could be a man of God. You're struggling because you're tempted right now. But once again, that's your prayer life to pray stronger, not her to dress different. So your order and your instruction of your relationship with your God, you're now trying to impose that on her because you're ready to bite the apple. But your instructions were, go get this place, handle your relationship, mind your fucking business, and keep living. But here you go, tempted, and now it's everybody else's fault.
And nigga, obviously you ain't got a job if you sitting here watching her every 2.5 seconds. You need to find something to do.
Sounds like a house arrest nigga. That's why I said it sounds like he's been incarcerated. Sounds like the wife was over the shit. Get out. Now
and she said the female family members don't want to be around you. So
you could be a creeper. And now it's just you and your dogs in the car. And nothing's lower than being just in the car.
Besides the river.
Ask me how I know.
The bottom of that motherfucker. That's just
because being in the car is cold, crazy, diabolical work.
With 2 dogs.
When you got it, and then the fucking dogs, like, man.
And then now the dogs is looking at you. Now why we out here?
I always feel like if I was a dog, I'd be like, damn, why am I with somebody that can't take care of me? When you see dogs with people who are suffering, I feel just as bad for the dog because the dog has no choice in this shit. And I'm steady walking with you. You're my pal. And this is the situation we're in. Now, we just had a nice house, and you can't let these titties chill while we get on our feet.
Nope.
She may look that way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the problem that we have and the problem that men have, I can't stand it, is that we just don't want to take accountability for our role. You are in a role where you are tempted and you are like, this woman is bad. And instead of talking to her like that, maybe if you addressed it like that, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm staying here with you bad, but can you help me? Help you, because you just compliments her and say, you know what, just, you know, and I'm home, do you mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is what, but when you try to bark orders at somebody in their house,
it don't work.
And then the thing is, he wasn't coming from that standpoint, because you sat there and you lusted after her and then said, do you want to cuddle? Nigga, what?
Yeah, now asking the cuddle is crazy. and then gonna try to say it was a joke. It wasn't a joke.
No, there's truth there.
Everything, you are attracted to this woman in an uncomfortable way. Now you don't know how to control yourself. That's why I keep saying it's the apple. So here you go. You don't know how you want to bite this apple. I fear for situations like this with women where they get around men and these men don't know how to control themselves and then now try to force their opinion on another person as if it's law. That's where you see all these angry podcasters. Like, they think that what they believe and what they say is law because I'm man. But really, the bottom line is you don't have any self-control.
Right.
And so now you have to get people to agree with the fact that you just don't have self-control. Sir, you don't have self-control because you have a wife, right? Had a wife. So you had a wife. So it's like, it ain't like you didn't have everything clearly that this woman is doing. You had a home and all that. You were kicked out of it for whatever your reasons are. And if it's criminal behavior, then your family don't want to deal with you and their women, this woman should have done a better job vetting you because you should have never been in her house.
Yes. And that's where I blame her because I understand you have a big heart. I understand you're trying to do the Lord's work. You want to give people a chance. But as a woman living by herself, this man should have never been in your house.
Right.
Never been in your house. Absolutely not. So yes, you have to go. Don't sit here and plead and cry to us talking about what am I going to do? Nigga, figure it out.
Figure
it out. Take you and your damn dogs and get the hell out because we're not doing this. And that was one of my fears reading the letter, where I feel like at some point this argument could have escalated to where you're going to force yourself onto her because, like you said, you can't control your urges.
Can't control your urges.
So then now, while she's laying in bed, sleep or something like that, I don't know if she locks her doors or not or whatever have you, but he'll come in and then he'll force himself on you because in his mind, he's already said she must want me because why else would she dress like this?
Right. That's what once the apple. That's what I keep saying. Like you've now in your mind played it that now this is okay for me to come at this woman in this way. Because you've completely set aside what you know.
Your morals.
Your morals are now out the window. Don't bite the apple. You are fighting through how I'm going to bite this apple. You get what I'm saying? So then now that's why he's coming at her so aggressively. It's like, stop, you got to do, because the next move for me is, remember like David Allen Greer did on in Living Color, I gotta have you. Ooh, them big firm breasts. That's what he's on.
Yes.
I got to have you.
Yes.
That's him. And in a way, if he doesn't know how to articulate himself, he is giving her every warning right now of the next step for me is
sexual assault.
I got it. Yeah, I got to have you.
That's so sad.
It is. And that's why I'm hoping that she does stand firm on you have got to get out my house because she may not have been paying attention to it. And then these are just, what he's telling us, his thoughts, and where it's like, the joke of, oh, do you want to cuddle came in? So we don't know what else has been said to her. So everything escalating in his head might have been just that in his head. But this should be the last straw, especially if you're sitting in my house arguing with me, telling me that I need to dress more modestly in my house because you're tempted, you got to go. Those are blaring red flags right there, ma'am. Please get this man out of your house because it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all.
And why, as a brother, why put yourself in that position? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you realize, like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, remove yourself. It's her house. You know what I'm saying? And it really doesn't deserve or constitute a conversation. If anything, it's more so like, hey, thank you for the opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself to, together to take another step by this time. And then get ready because these things are going to happen. She's very consistent. Clearly, you have her schedule down pat, which is scary. You have her schedule down pat. So then with that information and intel that you have, then it's like, okay, you're also not positioning yourself to not be in that pathway. You get what I'm saying? Oh, she works out. That means you're watching her work out. I know in the morning when Chiquita works out, I am not studying her like, I got to have you. Because I'm moving. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm getting ready to, fix my lunch or breakfast or whatever. I'm not just like, look at them shorts.
Watching what she eats. He's like, oh, well, she don't eat carbs. So, her body looks a certain type of way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need her to protect herself
immediately.
because this is not, like I said, there's movies. This sounds like some shit off of that one Netflix thing. I Got a Crazy Ex. Next thing you know, he assaults her. And there's clearly a story behind it if no women in his family deal with him. There's something going on with this dude. You know, my criminal background. Ma'am, please do better. Because this is where people being just too trusting sometimes can go terribly awry.
Don't let your heart mislead you.
Right. There are good people out there, but then don't have them in your house. Especially if this is how you want to parade around your crib. Enjoy your house. Now, you need the money, then you probably should try to get a resident, maybe possibly of the same sex. Don't go. If you looking like that and you doing that, most men are going to have a problem with it because they are going to look and all that other stuff. Now, I don't know how far this brother's going because this sounds crazy. Because even if you do look, you ain't going to write no letter like, I got to have you. Right. Them big breasts, like, what's wrong with you, bro? But men are going to be like, okay, now what the hell? And like you said, it can be misleading in their mind because it's like, well, why would she do that if she knows a man is here? Meanwhile, it's like, because if you are here or if you aren't here, I'm doing it anyway. And so, you know, be careful and please protect yourself and get him out. Well, he is out with his dogs, and then make sure he stays out. And that's it. And sir, there's no help for you besides go get your own shit. Yeah. And then now you can chastise yourself. Yeah. Because that's crazy to chastise another adult in their house, in their home.
In the letter, it's not even like he's saying she's walking around in lingerie. She's walking around in athleisure.
Gym gear.
Right. Athleisure. Where women go shopping in athleisure, they are literally walking around anywhere, everywhere. Yes, in athleisure. But because I'm wearing athleisure in my house, now you're tempted. No, nigga.
And here's one thing that's hilarious. Self-control is key, even when you see that type of thing. When I first met Chiquita before Yara, there was no bra worn because she didn't want to wear one. Now imagine me being a creeper in her house. Now, is you a Christian? Because you need to put a bra on. Okay, get the fuck out.
Immediately.
Like, she didn't like them. She didn't have to wear them. Like, so in her mind, like, and I asked her, you don't wear bras? No, I don't like them. So then at that point, if I'm like, but around a man, you need to do that.
You're a good Christian
because
woman,
if you're supposed to be a Christian woman, you're supposed to put a bra on.
Supposed to be modest. Bitch, fuck you.
I'm supposed to walk around like a damn.
She slept naked. Like women sleep naked. Like people sleep naked. She might be doing you a justice by having clothes on because it sounds like she's don't mind just being her. Because you know, we grew up, it was a nudist camp. You'd be like, man, if y'all don't put some damn clothes on around here.
I call my sister and my niece a nudist because Rhonda would walk around and
it's in her house, right?
In her house.
Yeah.
With the windows wide open. Rhonda don't give a fuck.
It's in her house.
Naked. And then here comes Carrie. Mommy! Half naked.
Yeah.
It's in their house.
And you should be allowed to be protected to be however you want to be in a place that you spend money on every single month.
Amen.
So yeah, there's nothing that's safe to him besides I'm glad she put you out.
Yes.
And stay away from her.
Immediately.
And don't be writing no damn letters about somebody crazy like that as if she's wrong in her house. How entitled can you be?
That's some narcissist shit, girl.
God,
I tell you.
in her house. That's crazy work. What does that call? What did cuz say? I'm sorry. Wait. I don't know if that was supposed to. Are you hacked?
Did we misunderstand? Maybe we misunderstood.
It's hacked.
Oh, is it?
It may be. It got to be.
I hope not.
Is it a hacker? Oh, well.
Wait, wasn't that in a movie? Yes, that was in a movie, right?
Okay.
Where something happened. I think somebody was sexually assaulted, and then on the mirror they wrote "Welcome to my world" and HIV.
Oh, word?
I think so.
Yeah, because that's what it is.
Or Color Girls?
Is it?
Oh, was that it?
No.
Was that it?
Yeah. Okay. We gonna
Where to Google that?
yeah.
I think that was in a movie. Cuz help us out here. Help us out here. Help us out. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, what? I don't know where that came from. But
I
it's a
swear
movie?
I think that came from a movie or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Movie scene.
Okay, yeah. Let us know where that came from.
Or yes, I think it was Welcome to the World of AIDS or something like that.
Whoa, crazy work. We don't want nobody to come to the.
Yes. Because Family Guy also made fun of that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. We don't want none of that craziness going on. Don't scare me like that. Okay.
Fight for Our
yeah,
Lives, Facing the
Yeah.
AIDS in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think someone was sexually assaulted, and when that happened, it was like, well, now you got AIDS because you was doing something you wasn't supposed to do.
And there was a movie called Welcome to My World that was in 2019.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I protect yourself. Please. And I don't want, because I believe in those stories, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch them and, sometimes you're like, wow, did this really happen? But those, like the X stories that is on in a network, no, I'm about to say NFL Network, that's on Netflix, that is scary. And it's scary because these people were trusting people and each story was just terrible. And each story got drastically worse only because the people who were involved had the heart to care enough about somebody who didn't have their shit together and took advantage of it and let them in their homes. This lady here, we need to talk to you because I understand you may, you have your faith and all that stuff, but just there are devils out here too. And what you don't want to do is open up the door for one of them. And then now a home that you take time to praise and all that other stuff you do in it is filled with, terror. Because it seems like you're a peaceful person because it don't say she bothered nobody or she got no dudes around there. She says she don't want to be bothered right now. She want to be by herself.
She's focusing on herself.
She's focusing on herself
from the church and, she goes to conferences and stuff like that. She's minding her damn business. And here you go.
Them balloons and lost it. And I understand. Like I told you, I said, some of these outfits that's going on in the gym is crazy.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff, like when the seam of the tights are literally meant to go up the crack of your ass, wear that at home.
I don't need to see nobody moose knuckle.
Yeah. Right.
And people are choosing to do that. Why ain't you got no draws? I don't want your pussy to do this.
Right.
I'm trying to do some laps. And now, what, girl?
And there may be somebody weird that goes right behind them. Yeah. Nasty mother. Anyway, man, let's end it. I'm sorry. So this is Pablo Escobar is calling Kim next week, so she won't be here.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday.
Oh, Thursday and Friday only. Oh, then me and O can handle it if O is not not busy. We can do it.
I'm still deciding when I'm leaving on the weekend. I'll probably leave Saturday though.
Okay, so then we'll do it. We'll it's different when we got our own shit. I come out here and talk shit with y'all. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but
I got a lot of shit to talk. Wish I would her.
Because Obi, I'm gonna find another letter to get that damn reaction out of you.
That was crazy work.
I was not ready.
She said, sis, now call me because we'll get this mother. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. Yeah. You are talking about threats on air. No.
Oh, I think you were a mom boss in your life.
You know I had to be because listen, the shit that I go through is unreal. The shit that crosses my mind, you be like, huh? But listen, let me walk you through it. And once I walk you through it, you be like, oh fuck, that's some good shit. I got you. Just let me know what we got to do. Where we got to be.
So this is TDS Radio.
Yeah, TDS Radio. And we will see you guys. Well, we'll see. I'll see you next week. Yeah, Kim will be gone.
No, I'll be here
until
Tuesday
Thursday.
And Wednesday.
Okay. What is this?
Advertising.
Okay.
I mean, she was advertising.
Gotcha.
All right, guys.
Have a great weekend, y'all. Y'all be safe and see y'all on Tuesday. Peace. Bye. Peace. It's over here.